Alright, so I'm giving you some tips today on how to make regular daily life into a schooling session. So I just had this idea while we were working on my next Spanish video with my daughter, and I thought, you know what, this is a great tip for everybody, so I wanted to go ahead and put it on the blog. So let me see if I can switch this around and show you what she's doing and how we made this into a school time. Okay, so we're actually making shortbread for our Spanish video. I do a little Spanish Geniuses Juniors now, and she helps me with those videos. And so I thought about it and I said, you know, we're doing Spanish words, but what else is this? Well, this is obviously math. This is obviously following instructions. And of course, it's time together. She's also learning home ec and just what needs to go in to make what. And so we learned Spanish vocab today because of my curriculum, but we're also learning math, going through directions and things like that. So Liesel's 11 years old, and she's been baking and doing these kinds of things for years and years and years, but it wasn't always that way. With my firstborn, it took me a long time to get the mindset to where, okay, can I make this? Does this count as school or not? And now that he's 18 and graduating in a month, I can tell you, yes, it does. That was so beneficial to him to make sure that we had time together, learning at a slower pace, and it really honed in the idea of the fractions and why do we have to go in order and preheating the oven, all these things that our parents, when we were in public school, had to sit down and teach us because it was important. Now, with us being at home so much of the time, especially so many more people being at home, I want y'all to recognize that it's not always out of books. You can, if you just kind of change your mindset a little bit to a lifestyle of learning and recognize that living is learning. And so as those questions come up, and why does we put in the butter last? Why do we have to put the vanilla in first? It turns into chemistry, home ec, all kinds of things. So just like our sacred life and our secular life is not separate, schooling life and regular life is not separate.